For whatever reason, Mid-Ohio FSC does not work, so I suggest not downloading that track. Instead, we will head to a beta version of Silverstone, which is a track located in the UK, but I promise that this race will have some intense moments.
Welcome everyone to the SERL American Ethanol Series Season 1 Race 23 here at Silverstone. We are here in the UK, and this is our first of 2 stops of the entire SERL Season 1 that we go outside the US. The other one is actually going to be tomorrow with the Hot Wheels Cup Series going to Mexico City, right here. So when we look at the points here after Talladega right here, we have 5 drivers that all have a mathematical shot of winning the championship. They are, in order from 1st to 5th, Austin Kennedy, Daniel Boyles, Andrew Brandt, Jim Kelly, and Nicholas Stratton. All 5 of them have a mathematical shot. However, if you were to ask me which of them how many have a realistic shot, I would say 3: Austin Kennedy, Daniel Boyles, and Andrew Brandt. The top 5 is separated by 38 points. The top 3 is separated by 11 points right here. So yeah, and if you were to ask me which of those five currently has the most momentum entering this race, I would say Austin Kennedy. His last several races, he has simply just been he's been getting solid finishes and has just been outperforming everyone else. But anyway, as we look at qualifying here, Garrett Sinor, he grabs his first pole of the season. Arshad Hussain starts second here, so it's an all-Roush front row. Andrew Brandt, this is one of his biggest chances to grab the pole right here. But Silverstone is not like a safe, clean track. I think there will definitely be a lot of calamity in this race. There's Nicholas Stratton right there. There's Daniel Boyles, Austin Kennedy, and Jim Kelly are here. And here is where everyone else starts. But anyway, now let's take you to the green flag. 8 turns, 3 miles are here. As you see them all go into the final corner, the pace car is now going to dive down into the road here, and here we go here. I think this race will definitely be wild. How will the points be after this race here? The green flag is in the air right about now. Green flag, Garrett Sinor, Arshad Hussain leads to the green flag. Both of them got a pretty good restart here, but Garrett Sinor, he's going to have the advantage here entering this corner here. In this corner, we have seen a lot of calamity in the past. Arshad Hussain, oh my god, rally right here, oh my god, that's a huge pile right here. Okay, yep, as I was saying, a turn creates a lot of calamity here, and we obviously saw that. But here we go here. Andrew Brandt in 4th place. Andrew Brandt can still easily get wrecked here. It is possible. So everyone's gotta be very, very careful here. I see AJ Green. He was one of the drivers involved. Okay, another corner that can be hectic right here is this next corner here. We've seen a lot of accidents right here. Arshad Hussain goes lower here. So Nick Smith and AJ Green are the 2 main drivers involved here. Here we go here, battle for the lead. Who's gonna take it? Arshad Hussain gets that spot here, but Garrett Sinor, he's fighting for it. But Garrett Sinor loses here. Arshad Hussain will lead us to the caution here. Stuart Grant also involved here as well, along with our drivers like William Bedford, Houston, Bill Crafton, and more. Let's take a look and see what happened. There were 2 cautions that happened in this corner here, and this crash wasn't the only crash here. There were other crashes in the turns that came after this turn here. But let's take a look here. Rally White got a clipper here from Biff Crafton right here in the 87 here, and they take a hard look here into the inside wall here, and then they come back up into the checker here and collect multiple others here, such as Riley Houston, Elgin Mills, Ian Saunders right here. Houston hits the wall here, and the wall right there is actually dangerous because before you hit those tire barriers, there's actually a slight hill right here. Now let's take a look here. Take a look at Nick Smith here, because this was the accident that occurred behind him right here. When Tony Green got into Herschel Alonso here, that forced him down into Nick Smith right here, and that created another crash right here, just like the first one. Behind him here, Austin Ogawa got into Zachary Fitzgerald here. Carl Kozlowski goes hard into the outside wall here. We'll have AJ Green. So just like the first one, another huge crash here. Now we gotta take a look at some of the most frightening crashes right here, because the crash you're about to see was actually pretty big. So Stuart Griner here, he got clipped from Kenny Hamlin, I believe. Well, fine. They were actually overreacting here because Anthony Martin, I believe that is here, was overreacting here. But then all of a sudden here, as Biff Crafton was also slow right here, goes back into William Mepper here, and then goes into Stuart Griner here. Stuart Griner is going to take a hard hit right there, over the hill right here, into Tyberry, and goes end over end right here, front and back here. Standing up like a pole, and that's what happened here to Stuart Griner. Now from right here, I think we saw another crash here. Riley White, Vic Crafton. I think we saw something right here in this pack, and that was all because Vic Crafton, he was simply slow. Oh yeah, Vic Crafton here. He got turned right here by Sergio Alonso and goes for a spin. But that's all that happened right here. Let's now go on board some cameras. Nick Smith, he started towards the rear, and unfortunately, starting in the rear did not benefit anyone. Biff Crafton was like 30 miles per hour, like slower than everyone else here, and Stuart Griner did not see this wild ride coming. Apparently, no one is out here. AJ Green and Nick Smith are trying to get their cars repaired here, so it'll be very, very interesting to see who the first DNF will be. It could be someone from the first caution here. It could be someone else. Who knows right here? But the pace car is not going to pull down to be right here. Arshaw Sane took the lead away here from Garrett Sinor. Right here, and Andrew Brandt is in third. Andrew Brandt makes some noise right here and check up the Roush Fenway front two right here. Here we go here. Green flag is back out at Silverstone. Here comes Andrew Brandt trying to make a move here on Garrett Sinor, but Garrett Sinor closes the door. Here comes Garrett Sinor to the inside right here. Watch out here. So this time we get through the first corner here. Here comes Garrett Sinor with the help of Ian Perez here. Gotta be careful not to use the bumpers too much. Well, Garrett Sinor, Ian Perez, watch out. And that allows Andrew Brandt here to take second away from Garrett Sinor. So can Andrew Brandt take the lead from Arshaw here? If he did, he could grab the points lead. But behind them we have somewhat of like a major pack right here. Watch out here. Despite not wrecking yet, these drivers are still all over the place. Here comes Garrett Sinor. He's trying to get his spot back here from Andrew Brandt. And Garrett Sinor's car looks to be very faster here. Here comes Garrett Sinor. He lost a little bit of ground there through turn number 1. As now they go through turn number 2 right here. Can Andrew Brandt take the leeway? Can Andrew Brandt take the leeway here from Arshaw Sane? I think if Andrew Brandt is going to take it right here, it might be in this area here, because this upcoming area has quite a bit of like good passing zones. Well, Arshaw Sane, he hit the inside wall right there, quite a bit here, and that allows Andrew Brandt here to grab the lead away here. So he takes it from Arshaw Sane. Andrew Brandt now leads it here, and the two Jack Roush cars now follow him right here. Oh my God! Phil Watson here, and Ian Perez. Oh my god, hard impact into the wall. That might just bring out a caution here. But Andrew Brandt, he leads the lap here, so that is one extra bonus point. Yep, and the caution is out. And that seems to be watch out here. We could still see a crash. Watch out. Let's take a look and see what happened. Other than the first corner here, this corner here, which I believe is turn number 6, is the other main trouble spot here, because we see time after time here when drivers make moves entering this corner, it goes all wrong here. In other times, drivers get looser here and they slam into another car here. But in this case here, it was Phil Watson going for a spot that wasn't exactly Phil Watson. He went for a hole that wasn't quite there yet. He thought it was there, but it wasn't here. And Ian Perez here, he's gonna take a pretty decent look here into that inside wall here, on the right side here. He hits it with the back first and then the front. But anyway, that's pretty much all that happened. Let's now take you back to the green flag. Ian Perez, Stuart Grant, A.G. Green, Nick Smith, all 5 of those drivers are now out here, and we still have plenty of time for a caution and then a restart after that right here. But here we go here. Andrew Brandt leads the race right here. Can he hold on to his lead here, or is Arsha Sane, Garrett Sinor, or maybe someone else like Eric Almer, Garrett, or Nicholas Grine, are they going to break up the Andrew Brandt party right here, or are they not here? But I think if the race were to end right now, Andrew Brandt would be the points leader. He would regain his points after losing it a couple weeks ago here. But Andrew Brandt, he has definitely been the most dominant driver all season long. But it's NASCAR. Anything can happen here. The pace car now pulls down the road here. Here we go here. 4 more laps to go. 4 more laps to go here. This time, green flag is back out at Silverstone. 4 more laps to go. It looks like Andrew Brandt got a pretty good restart here, but here comes Arsha Sane and Garrett Sinor. I don't think Arsha Sane is just going to give up right here. He's definitely going to give Andrew Brandt a fight. But here comes Arsha Sane. He really did not get a good run. He really did not get a good run at all right there to turn number 1 here, and that allows Garrett Sinor to go by him right here, along with Eric Almahart and Nicholas Grine to catch up right here. Garrett Sinor is now back into second place right here. Can Garrett Sinor catch back up to Andrew Brandt? If Garrett Sinor can get past Andrew Brandt, that would cause he would basically take away 3 extra bonus points because if you win you get 3 extra bonus points here. That would take away 3 extra bonus points from Andrew Brandt right here, and I don't think Andrew Brandt wants that, because in NASCAR every point counts. The more points you get, the more likely you are from winning a championship. But here you go. Can Garrett Sinor get by Andrew Brandt? Garrett Sinor has closed the gap right here by a lot. Well, let's see here. We only have 3 more laps to go until the checker flag waves. Garrett Sinor, he's trying. And Andrew Brandt is going to try to keep it here, but here comes Garrett Sinor. He's looking at it right here. Here he goes to the inside here. To the inside. Oh my god, not that time here. Garrett Sinor unfortunately lost a lot of ground here, and he might possibly lose second here to his teammate Arsha Sane. Wow, Garrett Sinor unfortunately did not time that corner well. Here. And Arsha Sane looks to take away second back from Garrett Sinor here, and he does. So now Garrett Sinor is going to have to like regain all of that momentum right here. The points leader Austin Kennedy. The points leader heading into first here, Austin Kennedy. He's unfortunately stuck right here. He's kind of stuck in like a dangerous situation with Kevin Bull, Sean Hartbull, and Daniel Boyles all in front of him right here. Daniel Boyles, he entered this weekend second in points, and he might also lose second points as well if Andrew Brandt continues. If Andrew Brandt continues to be dominant, then he will definitely be the points leader at this point. Here, and I heard scraping. Yeah, we have a caution behind him right here. Was it? Oh my god, Daniel Boyles, Matthew Hotchkiss right here, Connor Breeden, and more drivers are all around here. Oh my god. They've cracked down here. Zachary Woodward, Sergio Alonso. Wow, a multi-car crasher here, and the might had just ended the race here. But here we go here. Andrew Brandt. All Andrew Brandt can do now is just play it safer here. But behind me here, a three-car battle here for second. Arshad Singh, Garrett Sinor, and Nicholas Grant here. Andrew Brandt has not won a race this year. But can he do it here? All Andrew Brandt has to do is just get through the spawn corner here perfectly, and he will do it. Coming out of the final turn here, Andrew Brandt is going to exit the final corner here, and Andrew Brandt looks like that he will most likely win this race. The race will definitely end under caution. Let's take a look and see what happened. Zachary Woodward, he was actually trying to grab fifth here from Eric Almaher here, but unfortunately here, he unfortunately went way too low here and hit the inside wall here into turn 1 here. He hits the wall here, and then unfortunately that causes him right here to lose control here, and he takes a pretty hard look into the outside wall here. So there he goes, and he actually gets airborne in the processor here. But then behind him right here, things to go. Pierce Aviano right here, Danny Boyles are here, but then it gets worse here when Sean Harble right here gets in him, and that causes Matthew Hoshkas right here to go around. James Rognan gets some damage, but then the crash here gets even worse. Watch it right here. Connor Brayden gets an answer here, but then things get really worse here when we see Riley White here. Riley White has nowhere to go here, but Riley White gets transferred right here when Big Crafton right here, a high speed coming through here, gets into Sergio Alonso, which then causes Riley White to go on his side and then back on his wheels. But now let's go on board some drivers. It appeared that Matthew Hoshkas was going to get a good top 15, and now, with him being involved in this crash, that got taken away. He saw the crash in front of him, but nowhere to go. Even when Kyle Collins was dead stopped, he still had to somehow avoid the crash, and he did. It is going to happen here as they come to the final corner here. When Andrew Brandt exits that final corner here, he's going to grab his first crew over here and is going to come right here just at the right time right here. Andrew Brandt, he is definitely going to grab the points right here. So, and Andrew Brandt, he has definitely been based off of 23 races now. He has definitely been the most down here. Exiting turn number 4 here, Andrew Brandt is going to win his first career race of the season, and is going to come at Silverstone. And the drivers that you see coming on pit road, and the drivers that you see that were coming on to pit road, they were drivers that got damaged during the last caution here. But here we go here. Andrew Brandt, Arshad Singh, Garrett Sinor, those three were the most dominant drivers of the day, and they all led laps, I think. And Nicholas Gran, he might have just possibly had just gotten himself back. Realistically, Nicholas Gran might have just got himself back into the championship hunt, or maybe I shouldn't say like got himself back. What I probably should say is that he is now more closer to winning the title here. But as far as the top 2 points entering here, Daniel Boyles and Austin Ketty, they got top, they got top 10s, and but what makes Andrew Brandt the points leader here is that he got those bonus points, and here it is. 11 cars DNF are here, so So definitely, and that might be the most DNFs out of all three races, out of all three races this weekend possibly are here. But anyway, are here as the drivers come down to pit road are here. I'm just gonna accelerate here. Now that okay, I would like to thank everyone for watching this race right here. I definitely do appreciate it that for you taking time out of your lives to watch these videos. Be sure to rate, comment, subscribe, and buy. Congrats to Andrew Brand.